for fog, for the ever-present smog.
Mirrors blushed under her stare, sweet as wine, a concealed snare. Easy girl to take to bed, harder not to end up dead. Runner teams all crave to grace, to make the redhead their face. She had picked the finest crew, knew exactly what to do.
There was that one epic gig with a guarded weapons bay. Dreamed of glory all his life, dreams the corp had filed away. In his mind she cast visions, he the hero, bold and free. She walked past him unnoticed with the stolen BFG. If you long to give her kiss, you better jump into abyss. She's the siren of the street, she will leave your cred stick beat. La 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 la, la 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 la. Knight Errant Sergeant Stitch, caught by sexy demon bitch. There was that one epic gig with corporate financier, a well-read and guarded man. He had a bit too much sincere. On a rooftop rave they met, whispered spells dissolved his will. Slipped out with Nova secrets, next day cleaners came for kill. If you long to give her kiss, you better jump into abyss. She's the siren of the street, she will leave your cred stick beat. La 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 la. Banker Jonas Iron Lake, Knight Errant Sergeant Stitch, caught by sexy demon bitch. There was that one epic gig with a man from R&D. Gifted mind but lonely heart, a beautiful tragedy. She said, I adore your work, spun her magic into speech. Lost in her, he ne'er noticed her swift security breach. If you long to give her kiss, you better jump into abyss. She's the siren of the street, she will leave your cred stick beat. Dr. Maximilian Blake, Banker Jonas Iron Lake, Knight Errant Sergeant Stitch, caught by sexy demon bitch. If the pixie smiles your way, if your heart begins to twitch, time to pack your things and run from the sexy demon bitch. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
霧は山よりも重く、死は羽よりも軽い。 sakura tree. I bow my head to the Oyabun. He got his sleeves rolled down, sipping tea. Said Gaki don't get to join the clan. The ink is for Hito, not for thee. Kair, little man, don't come again. So I went to find his enemy. Call me Crane, the dwarf gunslinger. Time slows down when I squeeze the trigger. I am no soldier, no sworn, no kid. A trial of blood will let me in. Each bullet's a prayer, a falling beat. Temple lanterns bloom from the barrel. Brass on the floor like autumn leaves. I take the shot, the kami forgive. Of jasmine, I bow my head to the Oyabun. Dragons and koi crawl down his bare skin. Said a few dead henchmen is no win. It's the head that matters to our clan. He sends me on my way with a grin. The night closing in, my hunt begun. Call me Crane, the dwarf gunslinger. Time slows down when I squeeze the trigger. I am no soldier, no sworn, no kid. A trial of blood will let me in. Paper lanterns light the way inside. Only motion, a smoking barrel. The Rainbow Oyabun at my feet. I took the shot, will kami forgive. We meet one last time under Sakuras. My body goes cold, the world is dim. I kneel at the Oyabun sandals. The rival's head laid in front of him. Said, Musuko, you are in. Good, the night has let me win.
Slow bells ringing over sacred ground. A small grave for a man who stood tall. Here lies the Gaki who proved his worth. The clan remembers.
And the pedal still.
shaman, where are the ones who came? Who left me offerings and a song? I remember feet cooling in my shallows. Why is the bank so quiet for so long? There was once a river, and the river had a name, but the people seems to care. So long, long ago. Shaman, hear me now, before I fade, before I no more. Sing me the voice that was only mine, that was carried down to shore. There was once a river, and the river had a name, but even I don't remember its voice.
Another morning, another bruise. You tried to go, gang caught you again. They have left you bleeding in the rain. Will you ever fight them back? The howlers 40 bikes screaming loud. They have told you how it ends for you. Shop window at the nearest chop shop. Will you ever fight them back? The star is not going to help you. Hey, the star's not gonna come. There is no one on the frequency. Hey, no siren in the slum. You always dreamed of something bigger. When are you gonna pull the trigger? The bands are in the barren slates, and you're too afraid to wait. You sold it through another night. Data check, weeping sparks on the desk. Bolts and wires scattered on the floor. Will you ever get it done? A spider's hands, a spider's brain. The car would have paid you well for this. No static, a peaceful sinner's life. Will you ever change your mind? The star is not going to help you. Hey, the star's not gonna come. There is no one on the frequency. the sacred ground once more. The bells ring low in the autumn rain. I bow my head